Hello and welcome back to Professional English Lab. I'm Miles, and as always, I'm here with my incredible co-host, May.
Hi everyone, great to be back. If you're new here, this is the channel where we help intermediate English learners, like you, communicate with confidence and clarity in the professional world.
Absolutely. We tackle real workplace English, one scenario at a time. So far, in our business skills series, we've covered meetings, presentations, emails, and networking. Today, we're tackling a big one.
We are. It's a situation that can make even native speakers a bit nervous, the negotiation. Whether you're discussing a salary, a contract with a supplier, or project timelines with a colleague, knowing the right phrases is key to getting a good result.
Exactly. Many of our listeners have told us they feel unsure about sounding too direct or, on the other hand, too passive during negotiations. You want to be assertive but collaborative, right?
That's the perfect way to put it. A successful negotiation isn't about winning a battle. It's about finding a solution that works for everyone. And the language you use sets the tone for that collaboration.
So, today, May and I will walk you through the 5 key stages of a negotiation, from opening to closing. We'll give you over 7 essential, practical phrases you can use immediately. We'll be your practice partners.
Let's get started. First up, opening the negotiation and setting the agenda.
This initial stage is all about creating a positive, professional atmosphere. You don't just jump in with demands. How do we start, May?
Right. You want to state the shared goal. A great phrase is, "I'm confident we can reach an agreement that works for both sides." This frames the discussion as a partnership.
I love that. It's optimistic and collaborative. Then, it's helpful to be clear about what you're there to discuss. Something like, shall we begin by outlining our main objectives? Or, to make the best use of our time, I have prepared a brief agenda.
Perfect. This shows you're organized and respectful of their time. For example, you might say, "Thank you for meeting. I'm confident we can reach an agreement. Shall we begin by outlining our main objectives? From our side, we'd like to focus on the delivery schedule and the payment terms."
That's a flawless opener. Clear, friendly, and professional. Okay, once the stage is set, we move to the core of the negotiation. Stage 2, making proposals and counteroffers.
This is where you put your ideas on the table. The key here is to use tentative or conditional language to sound open, not demanding. Instead of, "We want a 10% discount," try, "We were hoping for a figure in the region of." Or, "What would you say to a longer contract in exchange for a better rate?"
That softer language is so important. It invites discussion. Now, what if their initial offer isn't what you expected? You need to counteroffer without shutting them down.
Exactly. You can express appreciation before presenting your position. Try, "Thank you for that offer. However, based on market rates, we were expecting something closer to," or, "I see your point. From our perspective, a more feasible starting point would be..."
Let's play that out. May, let's say you're selling a service. Give me your opening offer.
"We can offer the standard package for $5,000 per month."
Okay, as the buyer, I might counter with, "Thank you for that offer. For our current needs and budget, a more feasible starting point for us would be $4,200 with a 12-month commitment."
See, that's much more constructive than just saying, "That's too high." You've acknowledged their offer and clearly stated your position.
And that back and forth naturally leads us to our next stage, because you won't agree on everything instantly. Stage 3, expressing agreement and disagreement diplomatically. Finding points of agreement builds goodwill. Simple phrases like, "I completely agree with you on that," or "That's a fair point," go a long way.
Absolutely. But what about when you disagree? You never want to say, "You're wrong." Instead, soften it. Use phrases like, I understand where you're coming from, but I have to consider, or I see it a little differently. In my experience,
Another classic is, that's a valid concern. However, have we considered the impact of... This shows you've listened and are introducing a new perspective, not just rejecting theirs.
precisely. Disagreement is normal. It's how you phrase it that matters. It's the difference between a roadblock and a stepping stone.
Beautifully said. And from that constructive disagreement, we find our way to stage 4, compromising and finding middle ground.
This is the art of the deal. You signal you're ready to move. Key phrases here are about conditionality. If you can, then we could. Or, would you be willing to if we...
The classic compromise phrase is, let's meet each other halfway. Or, is there room for flexibility on the delivery date if we adjust the payment schedule?
You're connecting concessions. Let me give a full example. If you can guarantee the shipment by the 15th, then we could agree to a 50% upfront payment instead of 40%.
That's a clear trade. It makes the other party feel like they're gaining something too. And when you finally land on that sweet spot, you need to clearly signal the end. That's stage 5, closing the deal professionally.
Don't just stop talking. You need to confirm the agreement clearly to avoid future confusion. Use phrases like, so, to summarize what we've agreed, or just to confirm, we're aligned on the following points.
And once you've summarized, you can use a closing phrase that looks to the future. I'm pleased we were able to reach an agreement. Or, I look forward to moving forward with this partnership.
Exactly. It ends the negotiation on a positive, forward-looking note. For instance, so, to confirm, we've agreed on a unit price of $45 with delivery in 2 batches. I'm pleased we were able to reach an agreement. I'll send over the revised contract by end of day.
Perfect. From a warm open to a clear professional close. Now, May, that was a lot of fantastic phrases. Could you give us a quick recap of, say, 3 of the absolute essentials to remember?
Of course. First, to open collaboratively, I'm confident we can reach an agreement. To make a soft proposal, we were hoping for. And to disagree diplomatically. I understand where you're coming from, but... And remember, the conditional, if-then structure is your best friend for compromising.
Fantastic summary. Now, we want to hear from you, our professional English Lab community. This is a question for the comments.
Yes. What's the hardest part of negotiating for you? Making the first offer, handling rejection, or reaching a compromise? Share in the comments. We read every single one and love learning from you.
And the best way to get comfortable with these phrases is to practice. Try role-playing with a colleague, or even saying them out loud to yourself. The more familiar they are, the more naturally they'll come to you in the real negotiation room.
If you found this helpful, please subscribe to Professional English Lab for more workplace English lessons. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next video where we'll dive into English for project management.
And if you want to build on your skills, check out our previous videos on English for Business Meetings. Links are in the description below.
Thank you for listening, and remember, every negotiation is a chance to practice, learn, and communicate more effectively.
See you next time.